Rajesh, Sip Vanita, Sip Ru Mataji, and Sip all the Sunday special who are slowly coming on the call. I just landed from in a flight, and so you see me in the car, but I hope it's clear. I have thought on the Sunday open session that every day now, when we start a Zoom call, Ask AiR, we will first spend 1 minute in asking you all who has questions. And we will list those questions and then start a theme. Although the theme is there, if anybody has a question, we will first take down those questions which are other than the theme. And then we will start the theme from tomorrow onwards. But today we are all set. So if you would like to start, I'm at your service. Ask AiR. Any question under the sun? Yes, please. Yes, Krishna. Unmute Krishna, please. And then
Yes,
Rajesh Rao.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
This is a slight extra clarification in that call when you said about levels of consciousness.
Yes.
Okay. So first, the other one I understood very clearly because you had given very distinct, discrete steps from mumukshatva to mumukshu to the Satchit Anand. You know, it was very clear to follow the steps and go up. So my question is in the other track. The theme or the concept was very clearly explained. That was very clear. But when you go through, you know, the truth consciousness track, you know, the other parallel track which we are saying, you said we start from choosing your thoughts, right? Mind state, say you flip to the consciousness state. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the levels of improvement, how are we to understand how much time we are in mind state or how many hours you are in conscious state? Should we do that introspection?
Somebody asked me, how do you know you are in Bangalore or you are in Kashmir? They asked me, how do you know you are in Bangalore or you are in Kashmir?
They're very clearly the geographical separation is there, but mind consciousness is so, we don't know that.
No. I'm just giving you an analogy. So
Right.
I know I'm in Bangalore because I can see, I can feel, the weather here is different, the people are different, my car is different, the hotel is different, everything is different, correct?
Right.
So you have to be able, the whole idea of being in consciousness is the ability to watch the mind, to identify the mind, to identify the thought state. You know something? When we are not able to do this, that means we have not yet tasted consciousness in its true sense.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
when you're in trance, and no, don't take it, please take it in the right sense. What I'm saying is, it means we are having these levels of consciousness, but the consciousness is just coming and sweeping away. The mind is sweeping away that consciousness very fast. When you reach a state of consciousness, which is as well established, when you are well established in consciousness, then thoughts will not pour like rain and push you down the drain. They will fall as gentle snowflakes. They will be like gondolas, trolleys, cable cars going up the ropeway one by one. It is not easy also. I must tell you, I am not telling you that it's not like going to McDonald's and having a burger, or it's not like a Maggie 2-minute noodle. No, Maggie 2-minute noodle, anybody will tell, okay, they say 2 minutes, but maybe it takes 5 minutes. I don't think you can make Maggie in 2 minutes. According to me, it takes 5 minutes. I don't know. You know better. But this is not a 2-minute or a 5-minute subject. So try to spend time in silence. Try to be in that state of consciousness. Try to watch the thoughts as they pour. Sometimes you will not be able to identify thoughts. They will be coming so fast. I can't even, how can I? Thought after thought after thought after thought after thought. That's the problem. So we try to still the mind. We try to reach that state where we can experience thoughtlessness. That is the challenge, Krishna.
Sir, you know why I ask this? When you're asking us to watch the thoughts, right?
Yeah.
who is a witness that again we are watching with our mind?
No, no,
Mind को watch कर रहे हैं.
no. You're not watching with the mind. You're watching in consciousness. It's
Okay.
like it's like somebody telling me that this is my vest. No, this is not my vest. My vest is here. The t-shirt is here. The vest is here. You see the difference between my t-shirt and my vest?
Right.
There are two layers.
Right.
So
Right. So yeah.
So you are not. You cannot experience consciousness with the mind. The job of the mind is to stop consciousness. The job of the
Right.
mind is not to let us reach that state of consciousness.
Yeah. Sir, but now when we are so peaceful and happy, you mean to say that that is your consciousness state and not the mind state?
No. Maybe you are in stillness, but you've not yet reached the level of consciousness. So there's a gap between mind state and consciousness state. And because when you're in consciousness state, then you have gone to the next level.
Right. Okay. So my real question was, okay, because everybody showed one coin which they flipped and showed. But you had a coin which showed consciousness to consciousness. So my real question is, you never get angry, sir. How do you plan your everything and never come to the mind state?
I don't get angry. There are people who will drive me up the pole or will incite me to anger, and even if they do incite me to anger, I don't get angry. It's like, have you seen a cigarette lighter? A cigarette lighter will spark, but the fire will not come on the cigarette lighter. Have you seen such a cigarette lighter?
Yeah.
So that spark will come. That spark, but the fire doesn't come.
So does it require efforts or is it natural?
Lot of efforts. So now you contemplate, because you've got many more. Your answers are not, questions are not over. But after Rajesh and Sankalp come back to me after. Apply whatever answers I've given you and now come back. Rajesh Rao and Sankalp. Then we come back to Krishna. Yes, sir.
Shubham. My question is, what is the relationship between time and mind? Because time and mind. Because when you are waiting, the same time gets elongated. When you are meeting, the same time gets.
Actually, there's nothing. Do you know what is time? Do you know the meaning of time? Tell me, Rajesh, what is time?
Movement of moment to moment, passing of our experience, maybe.
Time is a measure between then and now. Time is a measure. So it's only a measure. Time is not moving. Time is only measuring life that is moving. So what you just said now is, when you're on this call, life is moving so fast, before you know it, 40 minutes is gone. And sometimes when you're waiting for something like this call, if you're waiting, that 10 minutes will look like it's 1 hour. Because that's not moving. You're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. One guy told me, when I was with my girlfriend for 2 hours, the 2 hours passed it like 2 minutes. And then I waited for 1 day, that 1 day looked like 1 year to meet her. So this is only a measure. I hope you get what I'm saying. Actually, is it that time in this call is passing fast? No. But because we are so engrossed, we are so occupied in this call, it just goes like this. But we must understand the meaning of time. A lot of people think time is passing. No, time is not passing. Time is measuring life that is passing. Thank you, sir. Sankalp. Then Rutanu. And Krishna, when you're ready, you can come back. Sankalp.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I want to ask if there is a way to know our past life, sir, what karmas we have did, or I mean, everything is related, like our past action, our desires are based on past life experiences. So is there a way to know that, to past life? Like,
You
how
can
was
know,
it? What?
No, you can only know whether it's good or bad karma looking at the results that are happening in your life. So for example, How do you know that you've planted a, how do you know you've planted a mango seed? You know you've planted a mango seed because mango is on the tree. That means you must have planted a mango seed. But you cannot say when you planted the mango seed, who planted the mango seed, what river. No, we cannot go back to the past. Can you go to the past?
No, sir.
Can you go to yesterday? Forget about past life. Can you go to yesterday?
No, sir.
Then where can we go to past life?
Mm.
So we cannot. But what we have done in the past life, we can see it happening as our karma that is unfolding. So how do you know it is your past life karma or this life karma? It's very clear. If it is something you have done in this life, then you know it is this life unfolding. If it's something that you have not done in this life, then it's a past life unfolding. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Suppose you have a bag. Suppose you have a bag. And
Thanks.
in that bag, you put a lot of mangoes. And when you give it to your mother, and then after you go outside, you see there are also apples. So that means who put the apples?
Someone else.
Your mother. You gave the bag to the mother. So but the mangoes you put, the apples somebody else put. So you know what mangoes you put and what apples your mother put. So you have, that is how you know this is your present karma or your past karma that's unfolding. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, but how to know if the desire is of past life or present life? There is a confusion.
The desire is not of past life. Desire is of present life. There is no desire of past life.
So all the desires that I have are from this life only.
Absolutely, beyond doubt.
Okay. Now it's...
Thank you, Ruth Anu.
Shivoham, Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, how to keep oneself away from expectations and be content in ourselves?
Come again.
How to keep oneself away from expectations and be content in ourselves?
That is something you have to do, no? That is something you have to. It's just like saying, how can I eat a mango and not eat an apple? So you have a mango in front of you and you have apple in front of you. You're asking me, how is it? How can I eat mango and not eat apple? So you eat mango and you don't eat apple. That is up to you to choose.
Not understood, Guruji.
You are saying, how can I be content, right? You are saying, and how can I not have desires? I am saying, in front of you, both are available. Desire is available and content is available. You have to choose. Can your mother choose for you? Can your mother decide whether you should have desire or you should be content? Can your mother be content for you? Who has to be content? Who has to be content?
Ru.
You're not saying I, you're saying Ru. That's a good thing. Yes, you. Bala. Come back if there's any other question. Bala, the question. Yes, Bala.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. Bala, unmute. You have to unmute yourself, Bala, first. Just press unmute and then speak.
प्रणाम गुरुजी.
Pranam, Bala, bolo.
मुझे ना करुणा मैत्री और प्रेम में डिफरेंस चाहिए था कि एक्चुअली ये मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है, करुणा क्या है, मैत्री क्या है और प्रेम क्या है.
Karuna is compassion. You may have compassion for somebody who is suffering. You may have compassion for an old lady. So in English, we call Karuna compassion. Maitri is friendship. Maitri is how you may be friendly. You may have a friend in school, in college, in your neighborhood. Prem is love. When there is a high degree of yearning. So I just wrote a bhajan. And this bhajan now I'm singing tomorrow. The bhajan is on the tune. अभी न जाओ छोड़कर के दिल अभी भरा नहीं. Is that Karuna and Maitri or that is Prem?
This is for Prem.
So I wrote a bhajan. I wrote a bhajan. Tomorrow I'm singing Khushi to har koi chahe magar pal bhar ka maza khushi nahi. I've written a new bhajan which I'm singing tomorrow on this tune. But I'm saying, so when you are yearning for somebody, that's why when you want to love God, the highest form of prem is prema yoga, is loving God. Huh?
Yeah.
So I've written a bhajan. It says, "Mere Pritam, mere premi, Prabhu sab kuch tumhi, tum bin jeena hai kya jeena, tujhse bhakti Prabhu aisi, चाहूं तुम बिन कुछ ना, तू मिल गया सब मिल गया." So when that is the highest form. So I say, तेरे लिए मैं हूँ प्यासा, पल पल मैं तुझको चाहता, सांसों में मेरे तू बसा. Can you understand what prem is?
Yeah. But
Is this karuna? Is this karuna or maitri?
this is a prem, but you and I are same. There is
Yeah.
one. There is oneness. When we cross these stages, there is a stage of oneness. So oneness मतलब क्या फिर?
In oneness also prem can be there. Prema yoga can be there. So
How?
prem is love is God.
Yeah.
Suppose I'm in love with you. Suppose I'm deeply in love with you.
Yeah.
That may not be love from skin to skin. It may be love from soul to soul. If the love is only lust, if the love is only from skin, suppose I'm only attracted to your skin, then that is not karuna, that is not maitri, that is not prem. That is calm.
नहीं, but you and I are same. How
When
can I? What we say? कैसे मैं मतलब? I'm not getting the words कि you and I are same. कैसे समझूं कि you and I are same? I can understand you are a soul, I am a soul, but sharir is different, right?
आपके घर में अगर एक अंगूठी है और एक चेन है,
हाँ.
अंगूठी अलग दिखती है, चेन अलग दिखती है,
हाँ.
बट दोनों सोना है ना.
हाँ.
So like that. So you are looking like Bala and I am looking like AiR, but in reality we both are Atma, we both are Paramatma.
तो गुरुजी पर ये डिफरेंस कैसे मिटेगा? मुझे कुछ ट्रिक बताओ ना.
ये आपका सबसे बड़ा गलती है. You are coming after to the call after maybe 1 month and seeing you after 1 month.
No, I was out of station.
How the group has gone ahead. We have done 8 stages of spiritual awakening. We have done how to evolve in consciousness, how the difference between yoga and consciousness. You have missed many important sessions. So come on the call. Try to come on the call, because when you come on the call every day, your realization becomes stronger and stronger.
Okay.
I hope you don't mind what I'm saying. Try not to miss the. Try not to miss the call.
Please answer this question. I really, because you answer in such a one-line sentence, na, I catch those sentences and I realize कि नहीं ये हो सकता है. So I apply also that, Guruji.
So I already answered your question.
Yeah.
So you have to have the deep yearning for the divine.
But you said सोना एक है, चेन है या फिर अंगूठी है. I got that answer. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Krishan.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
I want to be in conscious every time. So I'm trying to be in yoga, either in Dhyan yoga, either in Kram yoga, either in love yoga, Prem yoga. I'm trying to be in 5 stages of yoga. I'm doing meditations and living the life moment to moment in last 5 months after joining your call. But I realized that after 10 days or 15 days, my mind come so strongly and with so ego that it's changed my behavior with the peoples.
Because you're only doing one track. Yesterday we spoke of 2 tracks. One track is trying to be in yoga. One track is trying to be in Dhyana yoga, Karma yoga, Prema yoga, Bhakti yoga, Jnana yoga. that is trying to be a mumukshu, trying to seek God, trying to seek SIP, the divine. On the second hand, you have to be able to still the mind and kill the mind. You see, Krishna asked how to experience consciousness. She's on the call every day, but the mind is not permitting to. How can you experience consciousness? I'm telling you, and I'm telling Krishna also. You have to lock in consciousness with the intellect. It's just like saying how the door is open, how the door should not open. If the door should not open, put a lock. If you don't put a lock, anybody can open the door. So you have to lock in consciousness.
How we increase our willpower? That's mind not come.
Same. In consciousness, there are two things. There's the power of discrimination and willpower. Both come in consciousness. Both come with discrimination. Both come with killing the mind, stilling the mind. You have to work hard. See, the mind has to be still. Otherwise, it will kill you.
I understand this thing that mind must be still. I have to kill mind, but it will take time. But as I practice,
it doesn't have to take time. You have to stop the thought now. You have to try to get into consciousness now, thoughtlessness now, intellect discrimination now.
बट सर जब मन को दबाते हैं ना तो 10 दिन बाद या 15 दिन बाद में जबरदस्त स्ट्रॉन्ग फीलिंग के साथ में वापस आता है और इवन बिहेवियर तक
आपने बरोबर नहीं दबाया. देखिए एक बात, अंडरस्टैंड वन थिंग, दिस इज नॉट मिठाई बनाना मिठाई खाना. दिस इज नॉट इवन मेकिंग इडली. इडली में क्या करो, बैटर बनाओ, इडली बना दो, इडली बन जाएगा. ये एनलाइटनमेंट इज नॉट सो इजी. डोंट थिंक इट इज सो इजी. It needs resolve. It needs commitment. You have to work hard.
May I know what is the best technique of meditation? I'm trying doing meditation, trying to increase the time, 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
If you all follow what we talk on this call every day without fail, we don't need anything else.
Okay, thank you.
But if you don't follow, suppose suppose you come one day, you're not here for 1 week, you're not here for 10 days, then you come back, then you follow one thing, you don't follow one thing. If you don't agree to something, you question me. If suppose something is wrong, you have right to question me. But you have to follow them. It's just like saying, मैंने पाव भाजी में सब कुछ डाला पाव भाजी बनाने के लिए. मैं टमाटो पसंद है, मैं टमाटो नहीं डाला, फिर पाव भाजी कैसे बनेगा?
नहीं गुरुजी, I found one best thing in your call that मैं जब कोई क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ उसके बाद में मेरा क्वेश्चन 1 रो में शॉर्ट हो जाता है, आंसर मिल जाता है, उसके बाद में और क्वेश्चन रेज नहीं होते माइंड में, वन वे में वो.
But that you must have more and more questions to reach that state of spiritual awakening. You must participate more. Let's listen. Many of you think, listening is enough. No, listening is not enough. You must ask questions. If you're only listening, you're 50% effective. And asking question, of course, don't ask silly question. Prepare your question. Try to asking question is very important. Rutanu.
Shivam, Guruji.
Shivam.
I can understand my nature. I know that I have to get rid of some things. Like I have given my happiness key to others, but I want to keep my happiness key with me only. Is it possible?
Why you give to others then?
Automatically.
That means you have no control of your life. See, let me tell you one thing. Recently in one call, what did we say? What you want? What do you want? ये भी, वो भी, ये ऊपर भी, नीचे भी, आगे भी, पीछे भी, मोक्षा भी, प्रभु भी. This is your condition. Right or wrong?
Right, Guruji.
Then how can you get दिन भी, रात भी, ठंडी भी, गर्मी भी, खाना भी, पानी भी, Zoom bhi, na Zoom bhi, picture bhi, mall bhi. How can you get everything? You have to have a single
Yes,
point.
Guruji.
It's what is it called? Ekagra. Is it called? There must be single pointed focus.
Ekagra chit.
Ah, good. See, you know better than me. Then that's what you need. Okay. Don't try to be all over the place. Please focus. Please focus. It is possible to attain Ananda. It is possible to have heavenly bliss. But you don't want heavenly bliss. You want all chote-mote pleasures. Okay, then you run after chote-mote pleasures. Then forget about Ananda. Forget about Satchidananda. No, that also you want. And that also you want.
Not one.
And that also you want, but you want ye bhi, wo bhi,
Hmm.
sab bhi. Then how you will get?
True, Guruji.
So you have to see in life, let me tell you one thing. When I had to attain the divine, I had to give up many things. Not out of force. Nobody forced me to give up. Nobody forced me to give up. I decided to give up on my own. I gave up because I knew when I give up something, when I become nothing, I become everything. So life, when you give up something, then you achieve something.
Yes,
But if you don't give up, then fine, don't give up, then you will not achieve. That's all, simple as that.
yes, Guruji.
Okay.
Thank you,
Kailash
Guruji.
Rajendra. Thank you. Kailash and Rajendra. Kailash is not on video, so maybe Rajendra first. Rajendra, आ गया, Kailash आ गया. Bolo Kailash and then Rajendra.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
So my question is that some people, if we see, have good control on the thoughts as well on the mind. Okay.
Yes.
And most of the people, if there are 100, so one have the good command on the mind that to stop the thoughts and to control the mind. But 99, okay, out of 100 having no power. So what to do that? To
You
get
tell
it?
me why. You
This
tell
is
me why. Because very simple. Don't complicate. Don't complicate. The very simple answer. If you want command on your mind, you want command on your life, there is only three aspects. Only three aspects. One, your body.
right.
If you don't have command on your eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and skin, you don't have control of your five senses, you cannot have control on your mind. Lord Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita, the five senses are like five horses. अगर वो पांच घोड़े को हम कंट्रोल नहीं करेंगे, वो पागल हो जाएंगे. So you control your five senses. Then you control the mind by being in consciousness. And then you control the ego by yoga, by being on the spiritual path. You only need to control three things: the body senses, the mind and the thoughts, and the ego. You don't need anything else.
Sometime it seems that this is in the most of the people are in the angry stage automatically. I think this is by the past karma or by the present
No,
karma.
because you're becoming angry because of ego, na. See,
But
the
it's
moment
right.
you have got मैं कैलाश हूँ, ये मेरा है, ये मुझे चाहिए, all is coming because of the ego. I told you, don't complicate. It's very simple. Control the body and its senses, control the mind and thoughts, and control the ego. The moment, if you are able to transcend the ego, I am not. I am soul. Soul is sip. I am sip. Sip in
Sip
all.
and all.
If you get that, then finish. Then where is the question of you having no control of mind?
Right. We all know that nothing will go with us. Okay. Neither anything which is okay attached with us, neither
You know, but you
money
don't
and
realize.
everything.
You don't
But
realize it.
in the follow up, if we talk about but from the mind side, it's not
So I
working.
told you. You asked me the question, I gave answer to you. You don't need to go to Kashi, and you don't need to go to Vrindavan, and you don't need to do tapasya, and you don't need to do fasting. I'm
Right.
giving you simple. I'm giving simple answer to you. If you want to be a master, control the senses of the body, Control thoughts of the mind. Control the ego. Let go of the ego. That's all. I always give you all practical, easy steps. If you cannot do it, then you have to work on it. But I'm giving you a very simple method to reach Satchidananda Atma. Rajendra and Sukeshini.
Thank you.
Thank you. Namaskar, sir.
Shivam Guru. Actually, sir, question आया because mind is a Saturn. शैतान है दिमाग. इसलिए सर question आया. ये suppose we bless some. हम किसी को आशीर्वाद देते हैं किसी बच्चे को. हम बोलते हैं may God bless you. और हम बोलते हैं stay blessed like that. जब हम गाल लाते हैं बीच में भगवान आपकी रक्षा करे भगवान आपकी क्या हम duality don't we practice duality at this by saying so?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Are
We have
right?
to stop. We have to stop saying that.
मैं कहा यही ख्याल अभी आया मुझे.
No. By you saying that, you're doing two sins. दो पाप है.
Okay.
दो पाप. क्या है दो पाप? कौन से है दो पाप?
एक तो मैं ड्युअलिटी को अपने आप को आत्मा की कोशिश मतलब बाहर निकल रहा हूँ. खुद निकल रहा हूँ बाहर. इतनी प्रैक्टिस करके बाहर जा रहा हूँ अपनी आत्मा.
और
दूसरा पाप है मैं ड्युअलिटी को ज्यादा just I am promoting it in my thoughts.
पहला पाप है आप बच्चे को गलत सिखा रहे हैं.
अच्छा गलत को अच्छा.
और दूसरा second you are fooling yourself.
Yes.
Huh? Did you hear the song? इंसान का पाप बड़ा है, पापों का बाप खड़ा है. Huh? You heard the song? इंसान भगवान है पर सोचता इंसान है. हाँ? इंसान का सबसे बड़ा पाप क्या है?
वो सोचता है
पापों का बाप क्या है? वो सोचता है वो इंसान है जब सच में वो भगवान है.
Anul Haq.
So you must never tell somebody God bless you. You must never.
दूसरा क्वेश्चन क्या मेरा क्वेश्चन सही था इस वक्त? Was it right question?
No, you have to find. You WhatsApp me. I will give you alternative what to say.
No, I don't say that. I will like okay that's okay sir. Make a yes सवाल because I was thinking whether I should say or not this question.
No, but you must know what to say. You must know something else.
Okay.
In place of that, what you will say.
Okay.
That you must learn. Take it from me.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sukeshini and Bala.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, Sukeshini.
Sir, I have two questions. One is just now what you said about God bless you. Can we say stay blessed?
See, stay blessed means what do you mean?
Means
You should rather tell whoever realize the supreme within you. Realize the God within you. Realize the temple. You are a temple of God. Your power, the power of God is inside you. The kingdom of God is within you. God lives in the temple of your heart. Say something which is relevant.
So the second question is, from your list of books, I've gone through your this. Which book should I refer to a new person like my friends? I of course sent you a link and all to attend your session. But apart from that, as a beginning, which book can I refer?
So basically, if they're looking for happiness, 3 peaks of karma, 3 peaks of happiness, if they want to understand through karma, the A to Z of karma, it all depends on their interest level. What are they seeking? Our 60 books have varied topics. And if you want any book, our team will send you the books. You have to just contact our team and we will send you the books if you want to distribute books. Right?
I have downloaded some PDF.
Yeah. No, you can. Sudeep Bhargava has taken up the responsibility. It's called Book Distribution Program. So if you contact Sudeep Bhargava, Sudeep, your number, if you can unmute and give your number. Sudeep is giving the number. Anybody wants books, contact Sudeep Bhargava and he will arrange the books to come to you.
Thank
Administrator, unmute Sudeep. Sudeep, please read your number and administrator type the number out for others. Yes, please.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Sukeshni, you can send me a WhatsApp message on 9818.
Okay.
55
981855
04
04
88.
Okay. Thank you.
9818 55 04 88.
Okay, sir. Thank
Easy
you so
number.
much.
9818550488. Correct?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
9818550488.
Yeah,
So
I'll
anybody,
copy that. Sir.
anybody wants books for distribution, Sudeep is in charge of the book distribution program. Contact Sudeep, and he will coordinate with our office. He's doing this Karma Yoga, and he's distributing books. Thank you, Sudeep. Thank you. Bala and Vijay Kumar. Bala.
Sir, can you give me those lists? How to bless the? Can you WhatsApp, sir, on the group, sir?
Do you have my WhatsApp? Do you have my WhatsApp number?
No, sir, I don't have.
Please make note of my WhatsApp number. Send me a WhatsApp, and I will send it to you. Administrator spacing. It's 98451. 98451.
Yeah.
55555. 55555.
Because I realized when we bless others, with those blessings, our programming again happens, sir.
No, you should not. Because by you blessing them with God, you are confusing yourself.
Yeah, and we are in that blessings, we are again trying to identify that you and God are different.
So it's not an easy subject, but we have to live the realization, not just talk of the realization.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Vijay Kumar. Sharath.
And sir, one more question. Sir, how to be in this? You are like, your face is always happy. You are always in the energetic mode. Sir, how to be in that mode all the time, sir? Because all the mind state, because according to the mind state, we are in some high frequency, then again come down again. Sir, I just want to stay like you, sir. How is it possible, sir?
So you have to try to be in consciousness. You have to try to be in yoga. So these are the two tracks. One is to still the mind. One is to be connected with the divine. Again, today is the first time I've told Kailash a solution. If you want to be in a state of bliss, you have to have control on the body, the five senses, on the AC, please. The senses of the body, the mind, and the ego. You have to have control.
But many a times, sir, ego arises. Agar mind par bhi control aaya, suppose five senses nahi baat kiya, kachra nahi khaya, kachra nahi dekha. Anyhow, we can control the mind, but ego again arises. What to do for that, sir?
Yeah, because there is no ego. It's a false identity. There is no ego, na. Ego arises means you are permitting a liar. You are permitting a thief to come into your house. Will you permit? If you leave your house, open the door and say, "Oh, Toby, sorry, just go. Anybody want to rob? Come night. I'm leaving door open. Come and rob." Then by letting the ego, you're letting the ego is robbing God. EGO. You know what's the meaning of EGO? Ego means ejects God out. EGO, it ejects God out. The moment ego comes, God is out. G-O-D, gone. So you cannot let ego come.
How to practice, sir? Again, control on mind, control on senses. Again, bhed vigyan karna ki need.
So you have to. We are talking of that every day. Every day there's a practice. You have to practice this on a daily basis. I'm telling you, if you don't practice it on a daily basis, I cannot help you. This is a daily dose. One man went to a doctor and he told him, my blood pressure is 190 by 120. The doctor gave medicine, BP medicine. He told take every day. He went after a few days, he said, my blood BP is gone to 200 by 150. Doctor asked, are you taking everyday medicine? He said, no, I'm taking once in 2-3 days. So, can the BP be controlled?
No, sir.
Then, the BP medicine means they say you have to take every day. Vijay Kumar and Bliko, before we close.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Vijay Kumar.
Namaskar, Guruji.
Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar, everyone. Guruji, my question is an age-old question. Actually, it is genuinely haunting me. The thing is that every day, every moment, people are dying around us. We listen it through news and newspaper, TV, here, there. Even though there is something which is inside us, me and everyone, that I do not die. People die here, there. But still that echo is there. I do not die. The people are dying. I die somewhere, somehow. Why this
What do
kind
you
of?
What do you mean? People are dying. One day one day your body also will die. No. What is your question?
But why that that it is there that kind of notion comes to our mind?
The notion is coming from the mind. Everybody in this call will die one day, but only
One
the
day-
body will die. Only body will die.
But
There was
that
one
is
man.
now,
There was one man on this call, Sanjay Das. He was coming every day. Sanjay Das died.
but if it is known to everyone, then why they entertain ego? That is known to everyone. If they know that very well, why do people, myself and everyone, entertain ego?
That is the question you have to ask yourself. You are entertaining ego. I cannot answer for that. Last, we have to close the call. We only have 30 seconds each for Bliko and Vanita. Bliko and Vanita. Bliko?
Sure,
Sure, sir.
recently, I just want to share my experience because recently I attended one funeral here of our close relative. And in that, this common sentence came that Prabhu Atma ko Santi, that may God give peace to the soul. And I was laughing from inside. And I was looking for opportunity to speak to some people about my, inner thought. And then I got the opportunity, and I was speaking with some 15 people. They're all senior people. I said, because it was the conversation was going on like that. I said, when the person is died, the soul merge with the Paramatma. We call Paramatma, right? Atma and Paramatma. So when person die, Atma goes to Paramatma. Whatever happens next birth, we don't know about that. Forget about that. But at least the body is here. You do whatever the things for that body, pray, this, that, is not going to help because soul is always in peace and body is in pieces. Now it will be burned. So where the question of this prayer comes. So that is what my and they people, nobody arguing, nobody argue. Nobody argued.
Nobody argued. They will keep quiet, but they do not realize what you are saying.
So what to do in that type of situation? Because
you don't have to do it. If it is their karma, it is their karma. If they come to the call like this, or they have a right mentor and master, otherwise you do your part. You did good by telling them. You don't stop doing it, but don't expect them to react. No. If any of them comes and if any of them contacts you for further information, you help them.
Good.
Okay, quickly. Thank you, Bliko. We have to close. Vanita, just quick comment on Vanita and we close. Vanita?
Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I listen to your talk every day because I want to clear my doubts. I try to at least listening to it every day. But when I am listening, I close my door and sit. I like to sit alone only. But in between, there will be some disturbance. Knock the door and come in and ask some question. I really get angry. Of course, my reaction, I come back to this thing, I cool down also easily. But why this reaction immediately? Why I should react when I'm already listening to your talk?
Yeah, because you are not reacting. Your mind and ego is reacting because your mind and ego has a desire for this call and desire to learn. So you have to tell yourself that I should not get upset. You should train yourself not to get upset. And you should, because by getting upset itself, it's you're failing in the learning.
Yes.
Because who's getting upset? See, you can't help it, right? You can't stop the people from knocking at your door, coming, blah, blah, blah. So you try your best to stop it before the call. You try to tell them not to disturb you. You try to lock the door. You try to do whatever you can. And it will get better and better. Don't worry, it will get better and better.
But okay. Yeah. The desire to listen, to your talk every day is right. No, is it wrong?
No, there's no wrong, but don't get angry and don't lose your peace.
That is what I call. When I get a disturbance, when I'm
No,
listening very
don't,
seriously to that.
no, it is a test for you. That is a test. You should be very calm. Don't get disturbed. Ignore those people who are disturbing you. Because if you suppose you give in to the people who are disturbing you, then you fail.
Yes, I know.
You make it a point, tell everybody I am not available, I will not come 8 to 8:40, 40 minutes, I am not available. You make it a habit. If you are weak, then they will trouble you more.
Okay.
Thank you. With folded hands, tomorrow we meet at 8.